Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be replacing the low beam bulb on this Honda CBR500. It's going to be the same from 2013 to when they went to LED lights. This is just the regular halogen. So to get to the bulb, you're going to turn your steering all the way to the left. I think that's going to be easier. And then you're going to come in here with your hand this way. And there's a cap on the back of the bulb right here. I think you're going to have to look in here. That right there is the cap on the back of the bulb. And I'm going to take that off, turn it to the left. See? And then pull it out. Yeah, that's going to suck at this. Okay, so you come in here and you squeeze the edge and you turn it to the left, which is unlock, and then you pull it out. So on the back of the cap, you'll see it'll have lock and open. So twist to open, twist to lock, and that's how and it's got an O-ring on it too, so it's going to be tight to get out. But once it's out, you can take there, and then now you're going to see the back of the bulb. So the back of the bulb's here. You're going to take that off, and then you're going to have to go through this way to even see it, because you're looking at the wrong thing. Yep, that's better. And then I'm going to take the metal strap and push it in and pull it up a little bit, and then you're going to pull that back. You can see that. And then you're going to pull your bulb out. And then you can hold it up to the light, but you'll see that the bulb is burnt out there. It's not connected anymore. This is a Navra bulb. It literally lasted 6 months and then it burnt out. Compared to the Phillips bulb that was in from the factory, or whoever put it in before, which lasted me 8 years, and I never had a problem with it at all. So I don't recommend these bulbs at all. And the bulb that I'm putting in, I don't know whether it's going to work very well, but it was all I could get at the time. It was some Repco. When you take these bulbs out of the package, do not put your fingers on the actual glass part, because it will take the oils out of your fingers, cause a hot spot, and then that hot spot will burn the bulb out. If you do accidentally touch it with your fingers, I recommend like maybe some contact cleaner, brake cleaner, wash it off, dry it with a microfiber towel. So when you pick it out of here, just pick it out from the metal, and then when you're putting it in, you're going to see that cutout there. That cutout's going to be towards the top. So put it in. And once it's flat, you're going to take that metal piece again, the metal clip, retaining clip, and you're going to push that down and then down into the bottom. So now that's in. I don't know whether you can see it from that angle. Back on the top of that. So now it's on. Now before you put this back on, I'm always going to turn the ignition key on and see whether that light works again. So I've got low beam on this side and high beam on this side. So low beam is working again. I don't have a problem with that, so I'm going to turn it off. And now I'm going to put this cap back on. So the cap's got the open and lock position. I'm going to put that down towards the bottom at about that angle. But you'll feel it clip on these corners, and then you can lock it in. There it goes. It feels flat. And then squeeze it to the left. And you'll feel it click. And when it's clicked, it's in there for good. Turn the light back on again. You've got light again. High beam, low beam. And if you have to do your high beam side, it's exactly the same as we did here on the right hand side, but you're just going to turn your steering to the right so you can get a hold of that, no problem at all. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. If you've got a bulb that's lasted a long time, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know what that brand of bulb is, because that's probably going to be my next one. Thank you.